Hello, everybody.
Hey.
Hey, we're back.
We're back. We're back again. However that song goes.
Back again. Right? Is that what you're talking about?
Yes. Before EA starts, we're gonna look at the Metal Gear trailer.
Yeah, I have virgin eyes for this. I have not seen it. Mm-hmm. I refuse to watch it. I just wanted to just be natural with it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm ready.
Chip, on the other hand, he couldn't wait.
I couldn't.
No self-control.
I had no self-control, so I watched it there while I was not on stream. But is everybody ready?
Yep,
Whitburger?
I'm ready, and
Yes.
I'll turn up volume when you're ready.
Okay. We are going to do this in 3, 2, 1, go.
I was born in a small village.
I thought that was Ironicus.
I was still a child when we were raided by soldiers. Foreign soldiers. Torn from my elders, I was made to speak their language. With each new post, my masters changed, along with the words they made me speak.
Oh, that's 60p.
With each change, I changed too. My thoughts, personality, how I saw right and wrong.
Hey, look, chat, calm down. He doesn't have any boobs, all right? No boob
Words
jiggle.
can kill.
Time and again, the country was ruled by a foreign tongue. When he was a young boy, he lost his native language, the bedrock for any developing child. His country, his family, his face, his identity, everything was stolen from him.
That lens flares. Oh.
I just love the mood of this trailer.
You know Kojima just like loves J.J. Abrams, and like this is totally like style-wise what they did at the beginning of Star Trek, where it's like
Yeah.
all silent and all this really crazy stuff's happening. And lens flares. Well, that lens flare looks kind of weird though. That lens flare looks good though.
Since ancient times, every civilization's ruler has had the same idea. When people unite under one will, they become stronger than the sum of their parts. And what do rulers use to bring people together? Language.
Language? Okay, sure.
Whiteburger, does this music feel a little Silent Hill to you?
It does.
It really does.
I feel like it needs to build up into something. Okay, how many minutes? 6 minutes?
6-minute trailer.
It's all a 6-minute trailer?
It's Metal Gear, man. They're always 6 minutes.
Oh god.
Oh shit, it's the AI pod from Peace Walker. I didn't realize that last time. Shit.
Now, when they did that part in the little demo they released, when they got like all gory and they were cutting it out, it's like, this is a little much. It looks like there's going to be a lot of that.
Yeah. Skull for skull.
Boob
Booby
jiggle
for booby.
physics.
Yep. So like the super soldiers you fight in this game are like undead soldiers. So we got zombies and Metal Gear guys.
Why are they moving so fast? It looks like it's sped up.
I normally don't like zombies, but I feel like Kojima would do zombies good.
Because it'll be like mind-controlled bodies and there's like crazy
Yeah.
psychic bullshit going on. There's a helicopter inside?
Yeah.
Whoa.
You watched this once. How do you not know what's going
It
on?
might be a hallucination.
You're an editor. You're supposed to remember everything after you see it once.
I'm just reacting all over again because
America
that's how
is a
into Metal Gear I
country
am.
of liberty, a meeting of immigrants. Instead of simply assimilating, its citizens live alongside others. So the Major sought a system that used information, words, to control the subconscious.
In his eyes, the greatest symbiotic
Oh,
parasite
someone
the
calling the
world's
Diamond
ever known
Dogs.
isn't microbial. It's linguistic.
You know that song's going to be in
Words are
there.
what
That
keep
needle drop's going to be at least $1 million.
our
Oh, yeah.
world alive. Free
I
the
love it
world,
when games
not by
cost a lot of
taking
money
men's
to make.
lives, but by taking their tongues.
No, those are some good lens flares right
Get out of
there.
there, Liquid.
I rid the world.
Get out of that Metal Gear, little boy.
What, that's liquid?
That's liquid.
Lingua franca. The world will be torn asunder.
I don't even know what's going on anymore.
All this
I
is
play-
telling me that I really fucking need this game like right now.
I've played all of these games and I have no idea what's still going on. And I like these games. Like these are some of my games I'll actually go out of the way to go and play. I mean, I love Metal Gear, and Kojima is an amazing writer. I'll say that out loud. I will stand by that.
I like the themes he picks. I think a lot of his stuff is ham-handed, but
It's not. But it's the complexity in which it's written, right?
yes, Cupcake Warrior, this game actually is on PS3.
I like that guy with the hat.
Uh-oh.
It's Skullface.
All right, now we're gonna cut the black. We're gonna just have text over a title, right? Blood on face, so real.
The chain of retaliation is
See,
what
I
will
told you.
truly bind this
It's
world
red.
together as one.
Yeah, right.
Is it a trailer? Is it over?
You never know with Kojima's trailers. That's the best part.
What? There's two of them? Wait, you said it was liquid though, right?
The other
This
one
is
might be
liquid.
solid, presumably.
That's Snake.
solid
That's
liquid?
Solid Snake.
How come his hair isn't brown?
In Metal Gear Solid 1, he actually dyes his hair brown.
What?
Because Liquid is...
It's
they're
not
twins.
over.
That's the most shocking part. That's
Because-
the most shocking news I've heard out of all of E3.
Because they're twins, they both have blonde hair. He's like, well, I don't want to look like
I
that
thought
guy.
they were. I thought they were like
All right, let's
kind of
switch
like
over to E3.
fraternal almost because he got the inferior DNA and he got the superior DNA. And brother, why? I thought that was the deal with that. Was that they weren't like I thought they were fraternal twins.
All right. So bingo. I've got my bingo card up. I am ready to play this one this time around. You can turn up the audio all the way on that now.
Yep. So, all right, everybody.
So what are we doing again today? I was sorry. I was totally engrossed in that trailer. I was complaining about it being 6 minutes, but it was the 6 minutes I was in too.
Yeah. So, next
Is
conference
this
coming
a
up.
pre-roll right here?
Yeah, they're just doing their pre-show. They're always going in between conferences. So we got EA coming up. So you know there's going to be a lot of sports. So let's take a look. Let's take a look at the bingo card. We have dramatic spotlight on some jerk pretending to play a live demo. European football, aka soccer, football, crisis MOBA, UFC punchmans.
They want you to do it in Liquid's voice.
Fuck. No. Playable demo in awkward venue after the show, like what they did with Battlefield last year. Another Dead Space thing? Hockey? An Origin exclusive game. Incredibly long demo of sports game animation engine. So it's gonna like, look, our football man is better at turning this year.
Look at the footwork.
Mirror's Edge is there, but it's been turned into a VR game.
Hey, that doesn't seem ridiculous.
Yeah. Sportsman on stage talking about how much he loves sports games.
No, just games.
Just games. Spore MOBA. Cars. Fuck yeah, golf. Awkwardly jokes about recent FIFA drama. Another Battlefield game. Pretending the last SimCity didn't happen. Basketball. Sims DLC presentation is kind of unfunny and weird. CEO dressed up for the Hunger Games, because that happened last year. Technical difficulties. Dramatic trailer makes sports seem important. And some dude saying all the feels or something else internet related. That's really embarrassing and cringeworthy.
Because last year they had like a cello player playing some shit.
Some Dragon Age music
Yeah,
or something. And then there's a
some
dude
guy
on
came
stage
up,
who's like,
yeah.
all the feels! And it's like,
Oh yeah, I
dude,
remember that.
you're like 35. I
Hey, your chat's asking you why no ME4. Why you gotta be that way, Chip?
we don't have
It's
a...
already announced, isn't it, or something?
It's. I mean, they talked about Mass Effect 4
last year.
last year. We
But
had
they'll
Mass
probably
Effect...
show it.
Yeah, we had Mass Effect on the bingo card for a little bit, but then it was like I wanted to put something a little more funny or something else on there, because it's like we know Mass Effect is going to be there.
Do you? Do you got some inside information that you're not telling us about?
No, it just seems like it's obvious. I will be very surprised if they do nothing with Mass Effect.
Yeah, it's
I
their
think
golden child.
I think we should take a bet here. I think
I'm betting a quarter.
you're betting a quarter. I don't even have change. I'm not a drug dealer. Okay.
That's right. Sorry,
Drug dealers don't have change either.
Yeah,
I'm
shows you
gonna
how
buy
much-
some cocaine from the cocaine vending machine.
I would like 1 molecule of cocaine, please. Oh, that'll be a dime.
Oh my goodness. All right, so
We
predictions.
also
I
already
guess.
know that Plants vs. Zombies is going to be on the bingo card. Like, when you make a bingo card, you can't put things that are definitely going
I
to
don't want the
happen on
bingos
it.
to be too easy, but I don't want them to be impossible either.
I want them to have a good shot at being on there, or they're probably going to happen. We're not putting things that are already announced. That's stupid.
All right, if
Because those are free spaces then.
all right,
right?
I got it.
Yeah.
I got it. If ME4 is not announced, you have to do it in Liquid's voice
Fuck.
for the rest of the stream
No, I can't
for
do
like
that.
the last 20
That's-
seconds.
that is too-
because we're going to the very
okay.
end, and
You
then
just
you're
won't
just gonna
talk
cut it off.
then.
Yeah.
That's a loophole.
I'll think in Liquid's voice, and you guys won't be able to know. So apparently while they were gone, it sounds like they showed some footage of Platinum's Transformers game, I think.
That probably would have been pretty awesome.
I'm interested if it's just like a budget quick game, like the last game they made for Activision, or if it's like a full thing, like they're spending a lot of time on.
Man, I love your fans. They are really funny. I'm just reading this chat here and just trying not to laugh out loud here.
So I almost made an E3 bingo card just for myself. Like,
Wait a second.
Oh,
You
that's
1%
right. We
in
meant
right
to
there?
do
You can
that.
have your own card?
I almost made my own card, but I didn't. That was going to be full of things I want from E3 that won't happen. But it's just like if E3 went the way I wanted it to, all these things would happen. But like half of them have already been confirmed to not be here. So it's like, oh, there goes half my bingo card. Because like Metal Gear Rising 2, nothing. They said it's not here, if there even is going to be one.
That's
Yeah.
too sad.
You could replace
Oh, well.
that square with, like, mini wheat returns.
Yeah, maybe.
The revenge of mini wheat.
Oh, one person wants to see the card again so you can copy it. But actually, Voidberg, do you have the URL?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's posted in the chat right there. e3-bingo.lmaonice.com. Lets you pick the conference and the bingo card go along with it. And it's randomized, so.
All of you are getting different cards.
Yep. Oh, I'm not allowed to post links.
Wait, somebody says Metal Gear Rising 2 was mentioned during the Transformers thing. What did they say about it? Did somebody just go like, "Hey, are you making that?" And they went,
I think they're fucking with you, man. They know you. They know you. You say like Metal Gear Rising anything. Look, I'm sitting next to a Metal Gear Rising poster. They saw you tweet that pic. They know. They know.
I'm gonna stream Metal Gear Rising at work this week.
It's just gonna be just you.
I
Have
don't
you
know.
found any other Metal Gear Rising fans that are just like that can get into it?
I mean, my friend Ironicus is a big fan, but he was in the Let's Play with me, so
Okay.
also he wouldn't be able to come down. Oh well.
Yeah.
Oh, Metal Gear Rising 2 when asked was just a no comment. Okay.
No
comment. That practically means it's out
confirmed.
now. Go get it.
It's confirmed.
It means Half-Life 3 is real. Finally. And also, the other game I've really been waiting for, Ricochet 2.
Ricochet 2!
P.S. Is anyone else disappointed in the number of shirts that Jeff Keighley was wearing this time?
Dude.
What, has he not changed shirts between every take?
No. So, when we did the video game awards last time, or the year before, that was the one where Jeff Keighley hosted it with
Joel McHale.
Joel McHale. And
Oh,
the
yeah.
venue they were hosting at must have been super fucking icy cold or something, because Jeff Keighley was wearing like 5 layers of shirts. I'm not even joking.
And Joel McHale made fun of him for it too.
Yeah, he was wearing
He was wearing like an undershirt, a t-shirt,
a sweater, a button-up, and then like a blazer.
a sweater, a button-up,
or
a leather jacket. Yeah.
That was that awkward moment where like he made a comment and Jeff Keighley just kind of like looked at him and then they like cut away really quickly.
Oh, it wasn't one time. It was all the time.
All the times.
I just remember like that there was like that Kanye Katrina
it's starting.
moment.
Oh, cool.
Here we go.
Can you pause a little bit, Voidburger?
Oh, yep.
Because we're just now... It just went to...
0.
Yeah.
Oh, it just went to 0? Wow. Why am I always ahead of you guys?
I don't know.
Lens flares.
Yeah, man.
It's so next gen.
It really is. Also chromatic aberration. Wow, it's only been like a year since a video game uses a Cash song.
Crisis.
MOBA.
I wish.
I'm banking on that Crisis MOBA, man.
It's gotta be a MOBA. Good sound design though, man. That sounds awesome.
Mass Effect. Hey guys, I'm here to be the next Mass Effect man. Please don't remember the endings. Bye.
No, see, they went straight into this fucking game and they said, there you go, it's awesome.
Is the Mako's gonna be like the Tumblr now from Batman?
Oh, that's such a generic space name. At least it's not like
Hey, look.
Warkill or something.
Hey, look, people can spell it, okay? That's-
Andromeda.
Well, no, Andromeda, man,
They
they're
can't spell
fucked.
Andromeda.
They can't, they're fucked.
Shut your trap. No one knows how to spell that.
No, I don't know how to spell that.
Mass Effect Andromeda from our storyteller.
Well, he
forgot what
doesn't
number.
really look like he's in the Hunger Games.
Last year he had
I mean-
incredibly shiny lapels.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, that suit is super well fitted, though. But
Yeah.
I don't know if that's enough to say he looks like he's in the Hunger Games.
No.
Hey, I would wear a suit like that.
Oh, if
so.
only he was on fire.
Yeah. Or really shiny, or had sequins, or his hair was weird.
Nice blue.
We're also excited to be hosting more than
Just shot to the
300
audience.
high
Can't see
school
shit.
and university students from across Greater Los Angeles.
You need to pause this a little bit more.
Yeah.
Welcome. I hope we can inspire and entertain you with what you see here today. This is going to be an action-packed show, chock full of new games you'll be able to play either this
Playing.
year
That guy in
or
the bottom
next.
right is like front and center. He's so
Let's talk
excited.
about that for just a moment.
Yeah, that smile, jeez.
It's a
Yeah,
simple
I can't
idea.
wait.
Not about
We
it.
think
Andromeda?
the world is a
What's
better
that?
place when we all make time to play.
All right.
How do you get a
How many
front row
seconds
seat?
are they rolling on this thing to wrap it up and show me some more game?
To get up in the morning. It's what focuses us. We live to play, and it drives us to do our very best to create the next amazing experience. To immerse you in new worlds. To imagine new characters that will draw on your emotions. To transport you into adventures that capture your imagination.
Did you know that you play video games?
Huh?
With all of you.
That's a really nice suit. I want to buy a suit like that, but I need to find somewhere to wear it to first. We just wear t-shirt and jeans to work all day.
He's got a hell of a good tailor.
Yeah, that's great.
We can have the inverse at work, where every Friday is dress nice day.
They used to do that at work.
What?
They used to do that at Volition. So they did Don Draper Fridays. And people would come to work in their best tailored suits on Friday.
Wow.
Yeah. Because they're just casual all week, and it's just like, well, fuck, we never get to wear our suits anymore.
Star Wars.
And of course, Star Wars. It's the year.
Here we are. You're still a little ahead.
Yeah. Like 3 seconds maybe.
It's the year of Star Wars here at EA with games for console, PC, and mobile. We have news on each of them today.
We have Star Wars on
including,
PC.
of
We have
course,
Star Wars on
our
mobile. We
grand
have Star
finale,
Wars even on string cheese.
We have Star Wars in every single fucking thing you put in your fucking face or in front of your eyeballs or whatever. It's Star Wars, you'll buy it.
We're gonna have Millennium Falcon shake Doritos that we're gonna hand out to the whole crowd.
I recognize that.
Yeah, you know what? To be fair, Star Wars movie launching this year is probably going to be the largest entertainment launch of this entire year, and they are going to be there to have all the games ready to go for
Yeah,
it.
they're fucking swimming in money.
I don't know if they're going to be swimming in money, but they're going to be pretty successful off of it.
Thank you.
Because, I mean, those licenses have to be expensive.
Oh,
They
yeah.
have to be.
No, thank you.
No, thank you.
Let's get into the action.
Thank you.
As someone who loves cars, I can tell you this next game is stunning.
Does it get sexual at the car?
Tell me when the
Hold on.
game comes
Let's
on
check out
screen.
the return
Okay.
of Need for Speed.
And
Right
we're
now.
on.
Wow.
Can drive you,
That was like a 6-second
push you to
ahead
the edge,
thing.
and around here, they will inspire you.
Yeah, we can check off the cars.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, hold on. No, I'm watching this. These shaders look fucking amazing.
Yeah, they do look good.
Oh, that's right. They actually showed a Need for Speed trailer like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, they showed it, and it looked absolutely incredible
Yeah.
because Frostbite is incredible.
Or crave the thrill of the chase.
There's a reason why they switched everything to Frostbite because EA is like, we are all about the shinies. Isn't that amazing? Like the gameplay footage looks
You
better.
drive,
than like the real footage. Hold on, is this trap step?
It's rap, idiot.
No, rap doesn't. Hip hop's not a thing anymore. It's trap or dubstep now.
Just like how every video game is gun or car. You got trap or dubstep music. That's it. Oh, Mozart. That's classical dubstep.
How will they remember you?
It's a pretty good title.
I hope somebody gets horny about cars.
Someone's gonna do
Make
it.
up for the previous bingo card. Not
Yeah.
pulling through on
This,
that.
if X to the Z comes out, I'm gonna shit myself.
That is the new Need for Speed. Inspired by some of the most
By some of the most,
from the customization of Underground.
Inspired by some of the most car-y cars out there. Wow, such car.
So many cars.
It's just 100% pure car.
You know, I haven't played a Need for Speed game in many years, and everybody kind of wants to go back to what, Need for Speed 3 or Hot Pursuit, where it's just like you're just chasing another person. It's fun, and it's like it must have not been a good game because like they went back to it once, and then no one wanted to play it, right?
Discover a rich open world environment that's roughly twice the size of Rivals.
I just made that meme reference by accident. I didn't realize what I had done.
What reference? Uh-oh.
I am not one to partake in the Doge memes, but it happened by accident.
The visual leap forward, thanks to Frostbite's physically based rendering, will make you question whether it's
Cars
real
isn't a
or
sport, so it
in-game.
doesn't count as
From
dramatic
the
trailer makes
realistic
sports seem
world-
important. We'll get one, don't worry about it.
Racing
worry.
is a sport.
This kind of cars is not a sport. This is
Don't
an illegal
worry.
sport that cops arrest you for doing.
I'm pretty sure we're gonna get at least like 3 bingos, no matter where, no matter how your spots are arranged.
This is the customization our
Cars aren't
fans
sports,
have
just
been
like how
asking
cars
for.
are not guns.
Behind the wheel, we're bringing you a new kind of narrative that will pull you through your experience. Built around our icons are 5 action-packed, overlapping
Action-packed
stories,
shadows of guys'
where
backs.
Every choice, every second, every minute.
Look at these guys in like the tuning shop playing cars when they're not working on their cars.
Fully committed, focused on
Whoa, look at that,
speed and
50 minutes, Star
maximum
Wars Battlefront.
adrenaline.
They know what people are here for.
They're
Whoa.
spoiling it.
Sliding, jumping, dancing your car across the fully open
Well, they've already
world
announced
in a
it.
cloud of
I know, it was
Yeah.
a joke.
Build the never-ending search for your perfection in how your car looks, sounds, and drives. Crew, blasting through the streets with your friends, inches away from wiping each other out. And finally, Outlaw.
Was it Need for Speed? The earlier ones that had like the sweet cop car chases where the intro cutscenes had like tornadoes made out of cop cars, because that's what this game should be nonstop.
Was it? I don't remember.
It's like Need for Speed or something, where it's like, oh,
Alongside your friends,
doing one of the side missions where you race against lots of cops.
And it turns into like a mech of cop cars.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wait,
I
what?
don't remember what that was.
It's just the intro cutscenes, not the actual gameplay, but it's
Oh,
like
well, that's disappointing. Why
when
even
it-
show that?
when it introduces the cop cars, they're just like a giant tornado of cop cars, like all stacked on top of each other, just constantly spinning. It's great.
Carnado. Pre-alpha footage. That means it's almost finished.
Is this an FMV game?
Oh my god, is everybody going back to FMV?
Yeah, hell yeah. Bring it on.
Look, this is actual in-game footage. No, it's not like, you know, we didn't make this. These are actors. But this is footage that is from the game.
Shit.
Hold on. This trucker cap looks legit.
It was a masterpiece.
Precisely why I'm worried he'll never come.
Talking to the camera as if you're there.
Yeah, we partnered with Activision. This is actually a tie-in game with the Guitar Hero FMV single player.
I think I might be hearing some trap. Hold on, if those hi-hats kick in.
Boop, 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 cars. Hey, we like cars. We like cars.
Alright, so this is a place where like the little camera shake actually makes sense. When they did it in Fallout, it was like kind of weird. It's like, why is the camera shaking for no reason? Like, this feels like all edgy, like I'm about ready to like go out and get arrested. First you gotta customize your ride so you look really stylish right before you get pulled over.
P.S. This is Trapstack.
Yep, there you go.
Making it red? How cliche.
I need a piss car. Make it piss
Yeah.
yellow.
No, it doesn't have enough stickers. Those all each add 15 horsepower. Come on. What does this nub know?
I want a racing game where there's a car literally being dragged by like 3,000 horses.
I think that's the Mad Max game.
Maybe.
Yo, guys,
Okay,
some big names
who would
in
not want to
town.
play this at least
Get out
once,
there and
right?
get
I mean, look how great this is.
I would play the demo and go, this is incredibly pretty, and then go, I don't know.
Exactly, right? Even if racing games aren't your thing, like, you're gonna at least try this once.
Mm-hmm.
They have wet ground too.
I mean, wet ground. Every single game, make the ground wet. It looks way better.
It's way hard to make the ground wet. That's why.
Like everything I've seen in this current gen, where it's like, wow, that's really good. It's always had wet ground.
Yeah, you just make every material on the surface wet, and it's like, holy shit, that's what I want. Also,
Snake
this
is so
camera has
wet
got to be
looking.
really hard to race with.
This looks hard to
Whoa.
control.
Hopefully, it's just for the show, and it's like not how you play.
Yeah, because that's kind of a ridiculous like drifting camera.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
look at
Shit.
Oh, was that an edit? Was that an edit in
That
there?
was an edit.
Yeah, it was definitely an edit.
That was a pretty sweet edit, though.
No, I mean it was good. I love lens flares. I just like when I wake up in the morning, I'm just like shine some lights in my eyes so I can feel hyped up for today.
Don't tweet while driving.
Wait, there's tweeting while driving? I'm
Oh my
sold.
God.
Let's do it.
This is the most
That's what-
illegal of car races ever. Tweeting while driving.
Like all these cops drive by and you're like,
And
hey,
you're
you're
like-
speeding, and then you're like, oh yeah, fuck you.
Watch this.
You pull
At
out the-
cops. Fuck you.
Yeah, you pull out the
Tweet.
phone, look behind your shoulder at the cops you're leaving behind in your dust, and then tweet at them, fuck you.
I wonder if that's actually part of the game. If they like, you get little bonuses and speeds if you tweet while you're racing.
Oh my
the
god,
game.
that would be it'd be similar to this swearing mechanic in Blood in the Sand, where you get bonus points for swearing after you do something cool.
Consider yourself noticed. We'll be in touch.
That's a
More
pretty cool
FMV
demo.
games. I would have never thought to put an FMV game square. on
FMV's
this
back,
thing.
man.
Well, they're just trying to make it like Fast and Furious. People love it. It's a huge franchise
Star
now.
Wars: The Old Republic offers RPG gamers the chance to step into the center of their own Star Wars saga. So if you love Star Wars and want a deep
Nope, I don't care.
experience, then start playing
Stretch.
now. Because something new is on the way.
You know what? Star Wars
Our
the
fans
movie
have told us
is cool.
exactly what they want in the future.
I haven't been wowed by a Star Wars game in a very long time,
With a
so
player-driven arc where choices
I won't put it behind me.
You've
But
been listening.
I'm just saying it's going to take a lot.
I'm proud to announce that we are taking Star Wars: The Old Republic back to the
We're
roots
calling
of
it
BioWare
Star
style
Wars: The
storytelling.
New
With the
Republic.
release of our new expansion,
What?
Because
Knights
it's the
of
new
the Fallen
version.
Empire.
It's the old Republic.
This is your story,
No.
your way, and it's coming.
I can't even tell if you're being like joking or not because you're always a couple seconds ahead of us on
in
the
the center
stream.
of the battle against a dangerous new enemy faction. You will choose your path.
You will choose your path
will
as
join
either
or
a
betray
plain bald white guy
companions old and
in
new,
white clothes or a
and
plain
you will
bald
make
white guy
choices that
in
will
black
shape the
clothes.
fate
I'm
of
literally
the
only like a
entire
second ahead of you.
galaxy,
Yeah.
as well
Okay.
as your own. The expansion will deliver on the hallmarks of
You
what
got
makes a
the
great
superior
BioWare
white
New world
clothes
through
jeans, and I got the inferior black clothes jeans.
Hey, no, it's light
Players will
side
be
and dark
able to
side.
shape
Come
fate
on.
in the choices they make.
I'm joking.
guys love Star Wars?
Like literally everything she says is gonna be a
Everything
joke.
I'm saying is jokes.
I am so.
Please
much into
understand
Star
me.
Wars. Oh no.
I'll leave
I'm sorry.
You're killing me.
You're so far
Get
away.
inside.
nice to
That's a joke too.
be with you.
A man can have anything if he is willing to sacrifice.
Man, even as kids, they were segregating them in the white and the black clothes. They knew what was gonna happen.
Oh
You
my
know,
goodness.
when we had these two kids, we decided to do a little nature versus nurture experiment.
Yeah, right.
We called it Liaison Force or something fucking, I don't know. It's Star Wars. Hey, look, there's Yoda. Look, you forgot what I was just saying right now. Look, it's Yoda. He's jumping. He's doing a backflip. You don't fucking care. Look at Yoda. You know, I think those kids probably shouldn't be doing that, especially after they went to school and saw the whole, don't touch lightsabers, like, PSA video. It's like, if you see that, 3 steps back, turn around, tell an adult. You found a lightsaber, that's dangerous.
Rawr, yelling.
pretty cool looking.
What if the one twin got hurt and the other twin had to donate half of his body and they become one guy?
Oh my god.
And that's how you decide to choose between the light and dark sides, because you're half
Liquid
of two
Ocelot.
guys.
Look, don't be a dick just because you're a robot now. Come on.
That guy has beautiful hair. I don't care about any of that shit.
Is it only because you know it's an MMO, or is it because it's Star Wars?
It's both, man. I can't give less of a shit about either of those genres.
Me too, a little.
Star Wars is a genre now?
Yes, it is.
Star Wars is a...
And the first
Yeah.
Star
Okay,
Wars
I'll agree with that.
today. Star Wars Battlefront comes a little later, but there's a lot more to get to first. Across EA Studios, we are all creators. It's a role we take very seriously, to imagine, build, and deliver the experiences that will inspire and amaze all of you.
But you get to play their little brother who wears like purple.
Players
He doesn't know if
take on
he's
a
light
very
or dark
special
side.
It's the Raiden of Star Wars.
with gameplay.
Finally.
Whether
The
it's a
character I've been waiting
blockbuster
for.
franchise or
There's
something
no Star Wars on the
entirely fresh
bingo
and new,
card.
it all comes back to
It's because everything Star Wars is going to be like obligatory, like...
Yeah, they already announced
But
that
it's
that was
not
happening,
just
so we didn't
Okay.
put it on the card.
We need
Okay, I
your
get it.
input as well. We're listening to you, your feedback every day. We're hosting more community members in our studios, bringing you in to meet with our development teams. This year we'll hold more.
Do you think they're gonna do like real game, sport game, real game, sport game, real game, sport game? Like mixing it up?
I don't know, when they usually do the sports stuff, they throw it all into one block because they have like...
But so far they've been alternating, I think.
Yeah, kinda.
The shared passion we have for play drives creativity in all our games, including the next two original IPs we're about to show you.
Two original
The
IPs.
first one is
Original
unlike
IPs,
anything
yeah.
else you'll see here today.
It's a sport game.
A year ago, I went to see this group called Coldwood in northern Sweden. The moment I saw the game they're making, I knew we had to bring it to all of you. It's an experience that is emotional and deeply creative, centered on a
You know, I'm just gonna say this again. I don't like it when they tell, just show. This is new. Show.
Mm-hmm.
And if they don't get it, then kind of explain it.
It's not a presentation if they don't have presentations in between the trailers, dude.
No, just trailer, man. You can do that.
Oh, finally, I've been waiting for a sequel to Voodoo Vince. Oh, are they actually going to have something cute, maybe? That isn't car or gun? Something's going to get unraveled into a gun. Like, there's going to be a huge yarn ball. They're going to
Hello,
unravel it,
everyone.
and there's going to be a gun inside.
My name is Martin Salin, and that is Yarny. And I'm going to tell you all about that in a moment, but let me first just say that it feels so great to be here on this
I can't believe they're
stage.
not like
I'm
announcing
just
people's
so
names with an
happy to
announcer.
finally be here
Please
and
welcome
get to show
this
you all
guy
game that
from
we
blah
made.
blah.
You don't need
So
that.
as a
Lower
result, nobody's
thirds-
clapping.
Lower thirds they have are nice looking, though.
Yeah.
Wood.
They're pretty slick.
We're a little studio made up of 14 people from Umeå in northern Sweden. And I think that games are a really
Are they
powerful thing.
trying
They
to
have
make
the
like a
ability to
oh,
grab you and
Sony has
to
Little
move you
Big
in a way
Planet.
that
We can
few
do
other
that.
games can't. And
Well, they
that-
mentioned that, there's only like a very small amount of people working on this. This feels more like,
Like a download
we should
title,
try to
maybe?
do more than
well, yeah,
just
but it
the
feels
thing.
more like,
And
Ubisoft
Unravel
put a
was
thing out
created in that spirit.
earlier this
It was
year
born out
that
of
was like,
something
hey, like 8 people at
more
Ubisoft
personal,
made a thing,
something with a
grow
heart.
home.
Platformer where you play as a little character made of yarn, which unravels as you move.
They're so
And the
stealing
yarn,
this
it
from Yarn
represents
Yoshi.
Love and the bonds that we make, and it unravels because that's what happens when we're separated from what we love. In this game,
It is a metaphor.
you are the red thread that runs through someone's life, trying to tie all their missing pieces back together. Now,
It's like a
I did
metaphor
most of
for
this
all
this summer. I
gamers.
was on a camping trip with my family, way out in the countryside. I was so full of ideas, but I didn't have a lot of tools to work with out there, so I figured I could just kind of like act out the gameplay. And that's how Yarny came to be.
Aw,
And
he's
I
selling
actually
Yarnies.
brought him with me.
Where's the Yarny amiibo? That's when I'll pay attention.
Oh man, he is
Oh,
nervous
he's
as
so
shit.
nervous.
So
Oh.
nervous. I feel so bad for him. Oh, my
he's
god.
so nervous. Please cut away from his hands.
Oh no.
Please cut away.
Oh no. I feel so bad for him. I totally relate, dude.
I wandered around in the woods. I was putting yarn in different situations and snapping pictures and figuring out fun ways that you could use your yarn. And I wanted the whole game to feel just like that too. Like it's an
Has there ever been
exploration.
an E3 where
It's a
somebody's
quest
thrown up
where
on
you have to
stage?
be
I don't think so
clever
yet.
and
No,
creative to
there have
find
been some
from the past.
incredibly nervous people though.
The
Tim
game is
Schafer was on
centered
years and
around
years ago, and
this
he was like
little town.
super nervous.
Yeah.
That's why you do a line of coke before you go up.
By being so small. The gameplay is all physics-based. You have to find the way forward and overcome all these obstacles that you'll come across. And those problems can have simple solutions, like using your yarn to swing across a gap, or sometimes things might get more complex. So when you look back at that tangled and winding weave of yarn left behind you, you have to stop and wonder how you ever got there. It's kind of like life. I mean, I certainly didn't see myself standing here
kind
today
of like life.
back when I was playing with Yarny. out in the
Yarny's like a box
But
of chocolates.
Here I am, and I am really, really glad that I finally get to share this
He's
game
so
with you
nervous
all.
and getting verklempt a little.
Yeah.
No, but he's so passionate about it. Like, you can
Yeah.
tell that he has spent his life working on this.
Unravel
No, he's
the losses
darling.
at Coldwood.
I just
We-
hope he
we
calms
put our
down
hearts
so he's
into
not
this, and
embarrassed.
the moment you play it, you will feel that. So, thank you, and enjoy.
All right, finally, trailer after 5
Yeah,
minutes.
just show the thing and we'll figure it out, man.
He endeared everybody to this game already because he was so nervous. What if it was all an act?
Yeah, what if the game is bad?
It's one hell of an act. Look at this 60p platforming.
Oh,
60p
no.
games, I love it.
Looks pretty cute.
Oh shit, this is like that one Super Nintendo game. Fuck.
Groundhog.
Oh my god.
Crazed groundhog.
It's like that one Super Nintendo platformer with the little anime girl who does all this grappling stuff with a fishing hook.
Oh, shit.
Umihara something?
What's her name? Kawase?
Oh no.
Umihara Kawase, is that it?
I don't know. Man. The chat will know.
Yeah, Umihara
Yeah,
Kawase.
yeah.
Oh no, the car.
It's this heartfelt music, so I'm gonna pump it right here.
They need to play some Shigarage here.
It's very pretty.
I don't know how I feel about the overuse of depth of field, but everything else is amazing.
Yeah.
Nobody cares but you. I think it's pretty.
It just doesn't look like a real camera.
Maybe it's not supposed to look like a real camera.
Everything else looks real.
What if it's a stylistic choice?
That game looks really cute though.
What if little men made of yarn weren't even real?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Video games are about play.
What?
Oh, they're doing it again? Wait, no, it's not this.
Are they showing the same
Oh, they're
thing?
showing it
They're showing
again.
the same thing but with costumes.
It's happening.
Why did we put stupid costumes on the bingo card? Nobody's clapping.
Okay, they must have did like an entire needle drop on this because it's the second time they've done it. It's a couple $1 million just for marketing for a song. Not counting like what this suit costs and E3 and all that other stuff. Hey dude, time's over. Get out. Encore, encore, encore.
Do we have a spot for this on our bingo card somehow? Because it feels like it should take a spot even if we didn't put one there.
They don't even.
Fuck
You
yeah,
can't
golf.
pick zombies anyway.
Yep,
Go
golf.
big. Go crazy.
God.
Have fun. This is Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare
If only
2.
that's almost the Sims DLC presentation. It's unfunny and weird, but it was a different thing. Was
When
unfunny
we
and
released
weird.
Garden
Yeah.
Warfare in 2014, it quickly became a runaway hit. From people like me who play the game with their kids, to the most competitive of gamers. Over 6 million players fell in love with this shooter that doesn't take itself too seriously. Now, in Garden Warfare 2, Dr. Zomboss, the evil genius leader of the
I don't
zombies,
think anyone cares about the
finally
plot
discovered-
of Plants vs. Zombies.
What's the plans for this? What's the PVZ lore? I need to know. I need to update my wiki. I just
I think
update
it's
all
just that
wikis.
you have a weird neighbor with a pot on his head.
Hey guys, I need to be emotionally
plot.
invested before I can do anything and watch these progress bars fill up.
Crazy new character classes from the past, the present, and the future. Each armed with outrageous weapons and abilities that will introduce a new strategic layer of depth to your battles. Now, here to give you your very first look with a live gameplay demo,
Live
producer Kyle
gameplay
Duncan,
demo.
creative director Justin Weeb, and members of the Garden Warfare 2 development team. Guys?
That guy is a rectangle.
And welcome to Z-Tech.
He's just straight down.
Today we're getting our first look at a brand new map, Zomboss Factory, built by Dr. Zomboss as part
Looks
of his
like a Ratchet
ongoing
and
war
Clank
effort
level.
to create.
Yeah, kinda.
Alright, they're actually
Zomburbia.
showing the game now.
Hooray.
Today is not going to be an ordinary day.
So do we know who's right in the Plants vs. Zombies universe? What if the zombies are the good guys?
That zombie's just doing his job and they're fucking murdering him.
Yeah, this is an ambush on this poor guy. What if the zombies are just perfectly content with their new society and these plants are like this underground guerrilla force that's ruining people's afterlives?
Zombie co-op mode. That's never happened in the game before. I remember when they showed the first one, it had a lot of reminiscence of Team Fortress 2, and
yeah.
I feel like there might be a little of that here.
Oh yeah, totally. I remember people were upset about this game because of like the microtransactions it had or something, and I don't remember if like they ever fixed that.
That's not a thing to fix. That's the intent.
Yeah, I mean it was. I just heard from people that it was like really bad.
Well, you know, you make games to make money, so. I guess the question I have. The question I have is how much money you have to spend to be that guy right there. Like how much money is really dropped into this.
Yeah.
And that's the thing that I personally don't like about this type of game. It's like when I get my $60, I have a pretty good idea of what I'm getting.
Mm-hmm.
And these free-to-play, I don't play any of these free-to-play games because I don't like not knowing what I'm completely in for.
Yeah, like are you getting like the intended experience, or is paying a lot of money the intended experience? Well, it's the intended experience.
But not
money,
even you don't even know how much you need to pay before you can start having like
quote unquote fun.
Yeah, right.
This is Captain Deadbeard, the zombies' first sniper class.
It's worth pointing out how silent the audience is right now.
Yeah. Their claps were pretty low in volume when they were clapping, but still.
No one's giving a rat's ass here.
They spent $1 million on Highway to the Danger Zone. It's pretty hard to top that. Oh, here's the gambling machine part of the game. And this happens 1 out of every 500,000 times.
I'm right with you.
This is turning me into a zombie. I'm like,
What? Oh, drop a Titan on it. Hashtag
yeah.
Titanfall.
Titanfall. It's confirmed.
Titan Autumn because it's plants.
You know, chat's asking for more Unraveled, and that's like the difference between a good demo and like a not so good demo is one of them makes you feeling like you want more and they show you just enough to get it, and then the other one is just like, okay,
I just want to straight up play that now.
It's a great demo, right? It's a perfect demo. It was what it needed to be. And this is like, let's show the entire match.
Yeah.
I thought that plant would be on your side. Why are you fighting it?
I mean, it's
you're not heavy into the lore.
He's a tree. What are there trees on the? Oh wait, no.
If you even
we're
knew.
fighting the trees off of the. God, I can't even follow this simple fucking thing because I'm so bored and I don't care. So bored, don't care.
Bring back the sports. I want to see a sportsman.
You want to see a sports title? Well, half of these things on here are sports. This is going to be not a very cool bingo if the sports don't show up. They'll show up. They'll do the block like you said they do.
There shall be sports.
They're like, hey, EA Sports is here.
We are turning sports into electronic sports. There will be no division. All sports are esports now.
Do you like that cutscene right there? It's like a big video.
Highway to the boring zone.
Well, if they play the song again, I'll be kind of happy.
Awesome job, guys.
Oh, were there dramatic lighting on people
How fun
trying to
does that
demo
look?
something?
They were there, but they
Grade
never
Our Off,
focused on, unfortunately.
what we just saw was our #1 most fan-requested feature. Now, a close second was the ability to play the game single player. Now, in Garden Warfare 2, you can play multiplayer with or against your friends. And for the very first time, we are introducing a unique solo play experience, where you can play every single game mode by yourself against AI, or with the help of a friend
Hooray.
via local split screen.
I'm glad for
This,
local split
combined with
screen
other
in general.
surprises,
Too
will
bad
offer
it's
a
for a
new
game
twist.
I don't intend on playing.
Now, your feedback has played a major role in the development of Garden Warfare 2. So as a thank you, we're giving all players of the original Garden Warfare the ability to transfer almost all of their unlocked characters
Almost all of their unlocked
directly into
characters,
Garden
not all
Warfare
of
2 right from launch. We think this is an awesome way
When they
to
were like,
kickstart
hey, there's
this
going to be a
all-new
solo play
adventure
option. It's like, oh,
with
they're making
your
a single player
favorite
campaign. It's
plants
just
and
no
zombies.
bot matches.
Now, Garden Warfare 2
At least
will launch in
it's
spring
split screen
2016,
couch co-op bot matches.
but this
That's
is
nice.
just the beginning. We feel that if you invest your time in our game, that we should invest in you with free content updates. We will continue to deliver free content.
Are they switching this to a $60 title? I mean, I saw boxes, and now they're doing content updates.
I can't remember if it was free to play from the get-go. or
The
if it
first
a
one was
box.
free to play.
The
Okay.
world of Garden Warfare is crazy, hilarious, and most of all,
God, there was
fun
like
to
no
play.
claps for any of the
Thank
things he
you
just
for all the
announced.
I don't
Single
think.
player, bot matches, split screen, content
know, I
updates,
just-
no one cares.
I think the type of people who play this are like not the typical gamers, and if they're releasing this on Xbox and PlayStation, that's a really risky thing to do. I mean, someone's playing it. They're making a sequel.
Yeah.
I mean, EA likes money.
It's true. Corporations do love money.
This trailer seems pretty fun.
Feel I am more okay with this trailer because Highway to the Danger Zone is not there.
Yeah.
No, come on. You've heard it.
I
It's
think-
a song you want to hear once a day.
I think
agree
that
with
song
you there.
is goofy as hell and I like it, but it felt forced here.
It did feel forced.
It was, yeah.
Like they were
And
trying
that's-
to get some goofy song.
That's what killed it for me.
Football!
Here we go.
No, this ain't football. This is hockey.
Hockey. They look the same from behind.
Captured in game with all that bloom.
Not in this league. Not in any league.
I can't believe hockey was first.
Oh, wait, I think
shit.
we've got a thing here.
Is this a dramatic trailer?
Yeah, this is a dramatic trailer.
So
yeah.
ask yourself,
Makes sports scenes important. I'm checking it off.
is it talent
No, it's not talent.
or is it teamwork?
No, it's not teamwork.
Is it doing whatever it takes to win?
No, it's not
Not for
winning,
yourself, but for the man next to you.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
separates
Look, they're
us
playing
from them.
in like dramatic sounds. Okay, it's done. It's a trailer. This is like a Transformers movie trailer, but it's
Here we
about
are.
hockey.
One more shot.
The
Play
bingo
next
card
20
says
minutes for each
dramatic
other.
Taylor makes sports seem important.
Oh, we should check that off for the CEO then. He had a very dramatic Taylor. All right, I know what hockey looks like.
Look
Let
at
me
that.
check this shit off. We got.
Dude, you know some cool shit's happening. It was like,
I was like, it's funny that technical difficulties was misspelled.
Technical.
Technical difficulties.
Dramatic trailer makes sports seem more important, and also hockey.
yeah.
So there are people that could have a bingo right now.
My God.
My God.
I think if you included the live demo people.
Are you checking that off?
I did just because they were there, even though they didn't
Is at the
focus on
heart of
them.
hockey.
Okay.
Just having them there, being like, look, we're really playing a live demo.
And nowhere is that more true than in our all-new
Sportsman on stage talking about how much he loves
No,
games.
he's not a sportsman.
team competition.
Yeah, he just looks like he
This
knows
year
a
we spent more
sportsman.
time listening and working
No,
with
it seems to be
fans
somebody
than
from
ever
the
before.
real sport talking about video games. Some basketball player or hockey player.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Whoever's on the cover
this
of
guy
Madden.
hasn't seen a basketball in years.
Going with that theme of
He doesn't know what a basketball is. He's working on
Golf.
hockey.
Golf!
Golf.
PGA
Fuck
Tour
yeah,
launches
golf.
as the first EA Sports
We're definitely in
game
bingo
built
territory
using our
now.
Frostbite
So
Yeah.
engine.
Kevin bingo.
Jeez.
Fuck yeah,
Oh,
golf.
Zero Elect got a bingo.
With the ability to stream
Nice.
full courses, players will
Congratulations.
truly be able to play the ball as it lies.
no matter where it lands.
You play the ball as it lies, no matter where it lands. It lands in a lake, you go
Wow.
under the lake.
Open world golf.
Open world golf?
Courses and
What?
Epic fantasy experiences. I mean, look at that.
What if the ball
Very
goes
cool.
into one of those hot air balloons?
This
You
is
play
golf
it.
Play it as it
without
flies.
limits.
Play it as it flies.
You hop in your
Sports
jetpack.
Ultimate Team is where you build, manage, and play with your personal dream team. It connects our games to the heartbeat of sport.
We're making a football MOBA.
Basketball.
You know, this is actually a big deal for the people who like do nothing but buy Madden. You don't have any of those in your audience.
No.
You're fine.
Does
We,
this count as basketball and soccer? Since they're just showing all these different ones all of a sudden.
I think we can just check off every single sports box.
No, it needs a trailer. No,
Yeah.
it needs a trailer. Or everybody just got a bingo right there.
Actually, they might. Maybe they're showing some of the older ones. I don't know. They all look the same to me.
To get the most out of your game.
That's
so
some
this
pretty
year,
good
we're gonna
animations.
Make you a better player. If you're new to EA Sports, we want to get you in the game. If you're a veteran player, we want to take
They're just
your
talking
skills
about
to
like
the
their
next
little
level.
system that links it all together.
FIFA and NHL give you contextual feedback on how to make better crosses.
But that's the thing. The people who do buy EA Sports games is like that's all they buy. There are like people who will go buy the new system because they're like, well, Madden's not out for the old system anymore.
Yeah.
So, let's move on.
And that's the reason why they can sell whatever 15 plus million copies every year of that game because they just buy it every
Yeah,
year.
there's people that only buy
That's
sports
it.
games.
Yeah.
AKA fake gamer boys.
Yeah.
Basketball is a game of self-expression.
Basketball.
NBA
Basketball is a
superstars
game of
constantly amaze me.
self-expression.
Basketball.
No, it is
And
fucking
off the
not.
court.
It's a game
So
where
check
you
out
put
that
a
outfit.
ball in a net. Self-expression. How do you express anything?
Hey, you shave
can
a little design in your hair?
You can showboat, but you can do that like taking out the trash if you want. You can like dunk the trash.
I'm always showboating when I'm taking trash out, AKA everybody I know. Whoa.
Priority to listen to you.
I'm dunking
What
everybody.
you see today is a direct result of that.
Dude, you know what would make this game really funny? If there was like a kid mode where you could basically make the other team like a bunch of like 12-year-old kids and you're just like dunking all over and pushing
They
them
did
all
it in
over.
Madden or whatever it was.
Did what?
Yeah. Oh no. Are you thinking of Breaking Madden?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a dude who every time the Super Bowl comes around, I think it's for SBNation.com. He writes these amazing articles called Breaking Madden, where it's just about breaking whatever, like sportsman.
Sportsman. Hold on, see if he likes the game.
Oh, really?
Light work.
All right.
He loves it.
All right, Hoop God. So let's show him how to do this. Here you go. Here's the app. I'll hold your hat for you.
I'll hold your hat for you.
Oh, it's right there.
I'll hold your hand.
So you can see he's trying to fill his face in this circle right there. Pressing the camera gut. That's right. Slowly to the right. Back to the middle. And now to the left. And that's
I
it.
hope it's fucked up.
So what's
Please let it be fucked up. Please let it be fucked up.
Cut away before it's fucked up. Okay,
It's
I'll
gonna
need you to
generate
do
a
that
preview
again.
For us. Oh, it's ready. Here we go. Let's take a look.
Damn, that looks just like me.
It's alright.
There you go.
Damn.
You're gonna fix the ball spot, though, right?
Oh yeah, we'll take care of that in game. Don't worry about it. We got
So
you.
I don't know who is he a sportsman?
NBA Live 16
I think.
hits the streets September 29th.
I mean, who else would he be?
And this
Who
app
else
will be
wears two
available
watches?
Before the game launches.
Whoa, he's wearing two watches. You're right.
Just like me. The hoop
He's
god.
just a Twitter
The hoop
guy.
god.
Thanks for your help.
Is he a? Is it?
Get
Is
out
he a?
Can you look up the
I'm
hoop
looking
god?
up the hoop god.
So in just a few
I don't know
minutes,
anything
the
about
HD
sports.
scan
What's a
brings you
hoop?
to
I
life
know
the
nothing
game
about sports
just
either.
like
This
What
is
is
so
ball?
embarrassing.
Hoop
What
God
is
installed
ball?
himself last week so we can all see what he looks like in game. Pretty hot. If you've ever wanted to be in a video game,
Hashtag
trust
Team
me,
Gator.
GameFace HD is
Always
the easiest
just a cool
and
hooping
best
ass
way to get it
N-word
done.
looking ahead to
And you'll
draft
only
night.
find it in
God
NBA
always
Live.
gone have me. So
Hey, look, so you can
I
put
don't
yourself in the
too
game.
much. I wear
You'll be able
Vans.
to
I have no idea who
express
this guy
yourself
is.
any way you choose. As you progress,
Who's this guy?
People are saying not sportman.
He's not a sport man. He's just a Twitter man. He only has 247 followers. Who is this guy?
Why is he there?
Why am I not on there?
Yeah, I could be there.
Why did they just say?
Dude, they're just getting from the crowd or something?
I can pretend to know what basketball is.
I didn't think he was a sportsman. He didn't really have a sportsman physique.
I played Charles Barkley, Shut Up and Jam Gaiden, so like,
Oh
I
my
know-
goodness, the game is so good.
I know everything about basketball.
The chaos dunk.
Yeah, Chaos Dunk is the greatest basketball maneuver around.
You can't
It's
do it.
illegal.
I'm so confused about how this rando guy is went on the
Keeps
thing.
you in control of your player's movement.
You won't feel like you're stuck.
I
in
am not
scripted
clicking the
animation.
sportsman
This
one
will
because
truly
he was a
free your
lie.
Yeah, he was a.
They
he
couldn't
was
get a
false-
sportsman, so they were like, "Hey, let's just find an African American fellow from the
No,
audience
there's gonna be somebody
and
for
say,
Madden.
"Hey, do this for us. We'll put your Twitter handle on there."
Give me something for Madden. There will be something for
To
Madden.
move the ball around the perimeter. Next, let's take a look at the pick and roll. It's the bread and butter of today's
Bread
NBA.
and butter.
And in these situations,
That's a really nice cloth sim. I'm sorry. Like the animations, I would not play this, but I would watch this.
screen and rescreen.
Just get into the replay feature and just zoom in on everybody's shorts. Put in slow-mo. I don't care about the dunks. I'm here for the pants.
Oh, did that guy win a competition or something?
That they want
Maybe.
more control when shooting.
Oh, maybe he won a competition, get his face in E3 or something.
Created a new shot
Get his
system
face
that
scanned.
So you can scan your face, get it into the game, and then change your clothes, and then.
So the longer you actually hold a button press,
I bet he
the
wore a
later you'll
graphic
release.
tee
Give you
that
complete
they
control
didn't
of
want to
your shot,
allow on the
situations
stream
all over the
because it
floor.
wasn't pre-approved, so that's why he was wearing like a
We've
really
never had this
awkwardly
level of gameplay
sized
control before.
sweatshirt on top of
Yeah.
that had no design on it.
Why don't you just make him turn it
You
inside
really
out?
have to feel
Whatever.
it to know just how much these new controls change the game.
This is a demo.
Later this
This
summer,
is.
we're gonna be revealing a new
We're
game
checking a
mode.
box.
And let's just say
Demo.
we're committed to
Incredibly
delivering
long
a
demo
reliable
of
and stable
sports
place to play
animations.
This is
Yeah,
long.
this is, yeah.
with
Yeah.
your friends.
Reliable and stable basketball. Finally, what I need in my life. Stable basketball.
Entirely from in-game.
Incredibly long demo of sports game animation.
I can't wait until people scan things that like aren't faces and hope that it like doesn't say no. So you can
Yeah.
have really like fucked up.
People are
looking-
gonna scan their dicks.
Dude, so there is a face scan thing. There is a face scan thing for the previous series of these games. It just didn't have like an app. I think you had to do it like over your computer.
Connect.
Yeah, or it was Connect, or with a camera you upload through your computer. But yeah, there are a ton of compilations like on Imgur and stuff, like people making really fucked up faces where their eyes are on their chin and stuff. Somebody scanned their dog and their cat, and it put on the face, and it's amazing looking.
Hey, you know what? Can they make a Oh, nice transition. Can they make a basketball MOBA? I mean, is that even possible?
Yeah, I was joking about the football MOBA earlier. It's like I
It
don't
would just
know.
be like Barkley Shut Up and Jam Gaiden, but it would just be a MOBA. And once you level up all the way, you can do the Chaos Dunk and end the game, end the world. Actually, the game just doesn't exist anymore.
Platform in the world. The sheer
Mobile.
appetite for mobile games is staggering. Last year, we downloaded our games more than 750 million times across our consumers. That's 2 million times a day in more than 235 countries and territories. Most
yeah, the crowd is
impressive,
bored.
This year,
Damn, that's some
players have
numbers.
already logged more than
Hey, you know, those screens look kind of fun to look at, though.
of gameplay.
I mean, they got stuff
And
moving.
we're always making our games more exciting. With Need for Speed No Limits, we're pushing smartphones and tablets further than ever. We're also inspired by new devices. FIFA 15 Ultimate Team mobile players are obsessed with building squads, so we made it easy for them
Our
to
FIFA
make
mobile
their
game
options
also includes
right from their
the
I watch.
corruption mode. I could not think of the word for a second.
test out.
Those boxes aren't lined up. It's bothering me.
To announce
Oh, what?
that later this
Oh,
year,
wow.
They're not like centered in the middle of the boxes.
CCG
Why would they do
role-playing
that?
game,
I don't know, man.
Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes.
Star Wars, let's do it.
We believe
Star
this is the Star Wars game mobile players have been waiting for.
Oh.
Loaded with characters you know and love. From the prequels and classic trilogies to the Clone Wars and more. It's a massive game. that spans
I'm
the
really excited for the
entire
movie.
Star Wars universe. You can collect, buy, and download
This-
with your favorite Star Wars characters and ships. And finally,
Next.
let's welcome Mark Rasmussen to show you a little bit of Minions Paradise.
Nice.
Thank you.
Few characters in the world are as delightfully flawed
Wow,
and
that
truly
suit kind of looks
original
like
as
something
the
that'd be on my
Minions.
couch.
I mean, seriously, who has not dreamed of having an army of these little
Who
guys?
has not dreamed about having an army of minions? How about all the people who haven't seen Despicable Me? Huh? Right? Millions of people? Right.
To life.
Billions of
Paradise is a
people
builder
have
game
not seen that movie.
introduces you to Phil, a sweet yet subversive minion who's exclusive to the game.
Minions are so wonderful. They're like the Rabbids. Everyone loves them.
They
They're
could
so
be.
annoying.
They could be, but they're not.
I haven't seen any of the Despicable Me, so I don't even know what's up with these dudes. Are they just
All I know is
rabbits?
they're annoying.
They're rabbits, yeah.
Yeah, they're just
they're
rabbits.
way more annoying rabbits.
They're annoying and not as cute as rabbits.
Yes.
They have weird hair. They have Homer
They have
Simpson
fucking
hair.
pubes for hair.
Yeah.
I don't know, do kids like this?
I think.
They must. I mean, people are seeing these movies, right?
I've seen adults on my Facebook like dressing up as minions for Halloween, and I was like, what?
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a thing.
I guess it is, but it's like.
Oh, too soon.
Oh no, this is gonna be on the Minion News as a tragedy. Hundreds of minions are dead today as a cruise ship tragically sinks. You better comp them some free booze from the cruise ship.
There you go.
And then they eat him alive.
Oh god, that's what the game looks like.
Shit.
I'm sorry, mobile games, like, I know what they have to deal with, but still, like, don't even bother making CG trailers for that stuff.
Yeah, that was jarring to go from that to this.
Yeah. Look at the chat. They're all saying this looks like shit.
Oh, he just leveled up. Man, I'm pretty sure that takes 60 hours. And this is super accelerated time here.
So if these guys get pissed, do they cannibalize you?
They will in a very cartoonish and annoying way.
Bad
Well,
ending.
with the minions, pretty much anything can go wrong.
They're so funny.
Surprised and delighted by the trouble the minions get into.
I just, why would they spend their time at E3 where the hardcore gamers that don't care about these free-to-play things make a big stink? I understand them being like, hey, our investors, they should see this, but like,
You combine items in the island to create
not for this long.
needs, like throwing stars.
Yeah, like have this part of like a big reel showing just like all the mobile stuff you're working on.
Yeah. And not only that, but they threw in a big CG trailer.
Yeah.
Yes.
The DreamWorks probably did, so you know that wasn't cheap.
The bait and suddenly you're water skiing. We give you a blank.
Oh no, this looks like a lot of feature bloat.
It's too much, man. It's too much. Just like Fallout 4, I can't play it now. It's not the features I wanted.
Vacation you'll never forget. And that's Minions Paradise. Thank you.
Somebody gets stabbed backstage?
Dramatic trailer.
Another dramatic sports trailer.
Europeans football.
I should have made this like a triple space. Or give it like a requirement, like it has to happen 3 times before we check the space.
Next time.
Like a Chivo.
I would love to see the opposite of this, where it's just somebody being like, yeah, I really like soccer.
The end.
It's fun.
Yeah.
I like to go to the games because I like to cheer about it. My friends also enjoy the sport of soccer.
You know what though? In a couple years,
But
people
like,
are
it's
gonna
not my life.
people are gonna be editing together trailers about people who used to play video games. And it's gonna be like all emotional and stuff like this.
Oh, God.
It'll probably be esports at first, but there will be people being all emotional about playing Mario like 50 years ago.
Yeah, back in the day when I was, young and fit, I played a lot of professional Smash, but I just, after a long time, I just kind of fell out of the scene. I just left my legend there, and I left, especially since I was disbarred from the entire tournament because I pooped in a hallway and threw my shit at a person.
But that was a moment that really impacted my life and the lives of millions.
It goes beyond me. It's a legend now. It's no longer about me. It's about the legend.
And it changed the game forever.
Yeah. Now everybody shits their pants when they play Smash.
The greatest football player of all time is Pele.
Yay! Man, that's some big ass text for him.
Pele. They got a sportsman on stage talking about how much he
All
loves games. Pele.
we have Sportsman. Also, we have soccer now. Did we already check off soccer?
Yes, I did. Sorry. Yeah, pull it up. People are kind of standing up because they feel awkward if they don't stand up
The
now.
greatest football player ever.
Wait, do you have... Okay.
So I've got a really sore face. We've been spending a bit
Where
of
is
time
Sportsman on this
chatting
thing?
and
Sportsman.
my face is
I've got a really sore face from sucking this man's cock so much backstage. I love soccer. I mean football.
when you went to New York
and how you coined the phrase "the beautiful game." Would you share it with everyone
That's
here?
it. No, first of all, thank you for the beautiful welcome. That is the family of the sport, a family of football. Thank you. When we started to promote the soccer in the United States, I come from New York Cosmos, and then we used to practice with the giant stage.
Is this guy like really important for soccer for some reason?
I've heard this dude's name before, so yeah.
Or did they stand up for like the other guys? Like, oh, he made FIFA, because like I could understand people standing up for that too. FIFA's like the biggest selling game in the world.
Soccer is algo bonito.
Well, he's like literally the most famous football player. Besides,
Yeah, I've actually heard of this dude.
Okay.
Besides, what's his face? Besides David Beckham, maybe, and that other guy whose name I don't remember. Ronaldo.
Is it like
He's a big deal too, right?
What about like the Bend It Like Beckham movie? Does that have anything to do with this?
No.
Nothing.
He's like Tony Hawk is to skateboarding, I guess.
Tony Hawk used to edit back in the day.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did everything on a video toaster. I remember he was on the video toaster ads. You can actually go look him up on YouTube right now. I kind of want to go do that right now.
The game of football and put it into FIFA, which is what the team have been working on
I
this
hope
year.
they awkwardly joke about the recent FIFA drama, but I think they're just gonna breeze right past it.
Those moments.
The sport is not corrupt. The sport is not corrupt. The sport is not corrupt.
And think about recent
That
matches.
that bingo square was almost, does not mention FIFA drama. We were like, what if it was just they joke about it?
Very careful.
But I don't think they're even gonna joke about it. I just think they can breeze past it and not mention it.
Because when do you stay in the game?
This is the opposite of video games.
I know.
This is an older gentleman, which is pretty much the exact opposite of a video game.
What are
This
they
is
doing?
a real person that plays a real sport. That is the opposite of video games, and they're talking about the real sport.
So that's the thing that kills me about these EA things. I feel like EA Sports should be its own show because people care about this stuff. And then there's like this other stuff that people care about, but I feel like there's like this big divide between those two people.
Apparently there's another Metal Gear Solid 5 trailer.
There's another one? How many? Is it a 10-minute trailer?
Maybe it's like a gameplay thing.
Okay.
I thought, okay, oh God, maybe I
Wrap it up, Pele.
go by head, go by bicycle.
Weber, can you copy and paste that link that's in the chat for the Metal Gear Solid 5 thing?
Oh god.
Does this symbol mean keep going? Oh.
Moment in my life, because I put the
Oh, it's a
ball-
2-minute trailer that's not as good, apparently.
It's a 2-minute trailer. Don't watch it.
Then I start, oh my God, I cannot.
I'll check it out later.
Silver Streak, they have not done Mirror's
If
Edge
this
yet.
was the very beginning of Pele coming out and chatting about this stuff, I would have said go for it.
Yeah.
Nothing's gonna happen here.
Silver Streak, they have not done Mirror's Edge yet. I'm betting they save that for last because they're gonna be like, it's a VR game.
I mean, again,
Oh, so you think it's gonna be a VR game?
I think it's if anything's gonna happen to that isn't just like we're making a sequel. It's gonna be like
or it could be everything strung
it's VR.
Well, they said it's not a sequel, right?
Yeah.
They came out and they said it.
Yeah.
It's like it's not a sequel. It's well, you'll see.
I was with 16 years old to 17.
I don't know. Mirror's Edge in VR. Is
It sounds like it's gonna make everybody puke it constantly, but
yeah, but like that's the thing with VR. If you're not sitting down, like it could be like, whoa, I'm moving, but your brain. There's like this thing inside your brain that says you're not moving, and that mismatch can make you feel really sick
I'm
to your stomach.
I'm trying to imagine just how fucked up it would make you, like, cause like when you drop from a decent enough height in the first Mirror's Edge and you hit the ground, you do a tuck and roll, and the camera rolls
No,
with.
you can't do that. You can't do
Yeah,
that. in
I'm
VR.
just imagining that happens in VR. People just like gonna immediately hurl, just like.
No. They just won't do the tuck and roll. You're not supposed to
Yeah.
move the head at all. Like if you move the head for somebody, that's like an immediate throw up response.
Fortunately, Brazil won the World Cup. I was 17. Was the different
How long
moment.
is Grandpa gonna tell his stories?
Let me tell you about football.
Grandpa, I gotta go.
Why?
Oh my god, I told my mom to call me so I would have an out, but I think she forgot.
Okay, Grandpa's leaving now.
What's up, checking Twitter.
How many people are on their phones in the audience? Oh, it's like, it's over.
Oh, Grandpa's gone. What was that face he made?
That was boring.
That was kind of unbelievable.
Unbelievably
That was
long.
that was kind of unbelievably boring.
FIFA 16. Because gameplay's always been the soul of FIFA. This year, obviously, we want to innovate across the entire pitch.
Show us
We
more
have
sports
tons
animations.
of innovation
Yeah, I think we're going to get a lot of those.
this year, but we to help you compete
Compete at a higher level, man.
and also give you new ways to play. And each of these massive pillars within the
Fuck
game
that flag.
has been built with the millions of FIFA fans out there in mind. So let's get to the pitch.
Oh,
and see the
stop
most balanced FIFA
pinching.
yet.
Nothing's gonna convince me to play football.
Hey, you know, you never know. Nothing. I mean,
know.
what would make you?
Mirror's Edge,
No.
get to that part.
I know something that would make Voidburger interested in playing a soccer game.
What is
If it suddenly turned into the soccer minigame from Banjo-Tooie.
Yes, that is the only way.
Everybody turns into stonies and they're kicking the yellow balls into their own goals, but don't touch the red balls.
Yeah, I fucking ruled at that
Kablam.
game.
What if soccer had a multi-ball mode?
That would be better, and I would also like the field to be at least half the size, and there to be more goals, and
There's rocket boots.
for people to never pretend to get hurt all the time.
Have you played Mario Soccer on the Wii? Because it's actually it's like Mario Kart, but with soccer.
Yeah, the Mario Strikers games are actually...
That's actually
it's
a pretty
much
fun game.
The best like soccer video game you're gonna get. Also, if Waluigi scores a goal and the camera focuses on him and he does a crotch chop.
Yeah.
It's great.
It's
It's
pretty
awesome.
good.
Somebody said, "What if beating the soccer game unlocked Silent Hills?"
You have to play a full season.
I would try, but I would hate every waking moment of it.
What is
Well-
pretty cool about all this, though, is the fact that like they motion captured all those guys, and you need room to do that. And having a mocap volume that big is expensive and tough.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, like, there's a reason why these games cost $60.
So you can play your way.
Is there gonna be a FIFA 17 because there's so much corruption and everybody's getting fired and put in jail in the entire corporation? Are they just gonna be like, you know what? Let's ease back a little,
I think
and we have a
it's
lot
just
less
like
money
big
now.
banks. FIFA's too big to fail.
FIFA's
like
gonna be
literally
around
everybody's
forever.
getting arrested. That was ever involved.
Oh, there it
in
is.
FIFA.
Look at what Tai Chi
Yeah,
put in
there's
chat.
the crotch chop.
Surprised they're not firing
Waluigi
and
number one.
arresting all the players.
For the first time ever in the FIFA franchise, women's teams are in the game.
Oh my goodness, women can also
We've been
play
working on this
sports.
for years, and it's at
This
the
is
level of
controversial
authenticity
for
that FIFA's known
for some reason because women can't do these things. Everyone just knows that.
Hey, they had to mocap real women doing it, so the movements are different. I'm glad that they went through all that detail to
the
it.
best female athletes in the world. It's huge news for the franchise and something myself and the FIFA team are immensely proud of. So, a balanced experience across the whole game, innovation across the entire pitch.
I have no idea what innovation across the entire pitch means. Even though I explained it for like
this
4
just
minutes.
Buzzwords after buzzwords for me. I have no idea what that means.
All right, I guess Mirror's Edge is coming up. All right, if it's a VR game, do we all have to simulate puking while it's happening?
Pele was on stage with me about 3 minutes ago. How crazy was that?
How crazy was that soccer?
There's something.
Reasonably tame.
Along with Pele and our friend Leo Messi.
It's about as crazy as a grandpa can
I will
get.
say that soccer was sensible.
It was about as crazy as a low-key, calm, kindly grandpa can be.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful football. Beautiful football.
The gameplay.
Here's another epic trailer. I mean, these trailers are good, right? Like, you can make fun of them because they're making something that's like a sport into something epic, but I mean, if you can do that, then you're talented.
The game made up
The trailer people.
But
Oh, I'm just so uninterested in sports.
I know.
We're all uninterested in sports.
We
I
just
think.
need, you can make it awesome. Remember when they did like that,
You have to turn them all into arcade games.
yes.
That's
like
what
Blitz
happens.
2003. Blitz 2003 is an amazing sports game.
Everybody's got to be robots. You have to be able to do wall jumps when somebody tries to tackle you. There has to be a really satisfying sound for when you make a goal.
Wasn't there
Super Baseball 2020.
Wasn't there a real sport that like the Mayans or somebody like that used to play that was basically soccer, but the goals were these little hoops that were
Yeah,
on
they
the
were
walls.
hoops on the side of the wall, and you had
Correct.
like, yeah.
Yep. And the
Like,
winners.
I want that to come back. That sounds cool.
Why do you want people to die to come back?
Because that is the only way to make soccer interesting. Life
sport.
and death.
Bloodsport. It's just like how punching is only interesting if Jean-Claude Van Damme is there kicking you in the face and making you die.
Yes, so when you win, you make the ultimate sacrifice, your life.
That sounds like a perfect premise for a video game.
No, that's the Mayan sport she's talking about.
I know, but I'm saying it's a perfect premise for a video
Yeah,
game.
somebody make that.
Bring it back. That would be kind of a cool thing to put together, but I don't know. You'd have to have an epic trailer like this to get people interested because, history, wah wah.
It's an Assassin's Creed spin-off.
What would life be like if we willingly gave away our privacy?
We've already done it.
What would our world look like if there were no government?
Dude, this is the third or fourth E3 presentation where a game starts off with, what would it be like if we gave away our freedom? Like
From
3 or 4 games have done that in the past 2 years.
Could a young
And it's like,
girl
we live in America. It's already
without
gone.
any superpowers be a catalyst for change? These are questions you
Oh,
may
she
ask
cute.
yourself.
Mhm.
And these are the questions that inspired us as we set out to bring Mirror's Edge to a new generation of gamers. Welcome to Mirror's Edge Catalyst. This is a revolutionary
Guy's super chuffed.
action-adventure game where you will experience the origin story of our heroine Faith. From a careless young woman to a fierce heroine who opens the eyes of an entire city.
Is that what happened in Mirror's Edge?
I don't remember
Didn't she not
finishing
have
it.
like any lines in that?
She had plenty of dialogue in Mirror's Edge. It was just not great.
It was in the cutscenes too,
I don't
right?
remember any of the plot of Mirror's
So
Edge.
one of the big problems with Mirror's Edge was the cutscenes looked really bad because they were animated in Flash.
Yeah, they looked
But
bad.
they looked very low budget.
Compared to how good the rest of the game.
Yeah, the
I mean,
game
it didn't look this good, but
The game still looked. If you go back to the game now, play on PC, it still looks fucking amazing.
also, by the way, it's Mirror's Edge but with wet ground.
Yeah, that's true. There's wet ground.
Mm-hmm.
It looked nice.
It looked a lot nicer
They
with
should
this
have a
wet
wet
material.
ground square.
Well, now you know what to do for next square or for next year.
Or for the next couple bingo cards we haven't made yet.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That guy's dressed like he's in the Hunger Games.
Yeah, he is.
He is from the Hunger Games.
He's trying. He's trying to look around the lens flare so he can see you.
And he is some kind of CEO type person, I think.
Okay, there's a tuck and roll. Confirmed, not a VR game.
Yeah.
There are story missions, activities like time.
Now, if you did that in VR, it would be like really, really intense. Like even just going down zip lines, it would be scary as shit.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like how scary is it when you went down? I don't know. I was a Boy Scout. And I went down a zip line once. I was like, fuck that, never again.
Yeah.
Combat in first person.
So by the way, this is like more of an open world game now.
Oh.
I don't think it's like true open world, but they've been talking that they want to make it like more open than the linear levels they had before.
Yeah, well, that makes the design a lot harder to do. That's for
Yeah.
certain.
Here's the world premiere of Mirror's Edge Catalyst, captured fully in engine, coming February 23rd, 2016.
Wow, release date.
All right, excite me. Let's do it. Claps.
Every new day holds a promise. You can waste it or spend it advancing yourself. A productive employee is a happy employee.
Some sweet sound design right there.
Anyone can rise to high
DICE has always had kind of good sound design, haven't they?
abilities are infinite.
I mean, whoever's doing the trailer. Usually these trailers are done by third parties.
Yeah.
Comes at a price.
You know, it's a future when everybody has super well tailored clothes.
Yeah, man, I want to live in that future.
I want a nice tailored suit.
Faith, are you there?
Had a run-in with Kruger, but I got something for it.
I'm taking her out.
Fenestration. I don't know, maybe a zipline in VR wouldn't be that scary because you can't feel the wind.
No, trust me. The wind is not the scary part.
I've been on a zip line.
This city is changing, and not for the better. Unless, of course, we stop it.
You on the ground now!
Kind of disappointed he's not voiced by Morgan Freeman.
Save us all.
It was okay. It was cool.
That looks pretty great. That looks pretty amazing.
It's very pretty, for sure.
I mean, Mirror's Edge was a great game too.
Yeah,
so.
I loved Mirror's Edge. I played the shit out of it. I even did the speedrun stuff, so...
Oh, wow. I couldn't get to the end of it because I was not very good at the controls and knowing when to jump off things.
Yeah,
those controls were a little hard.
It was also one of the issues people had because, you know, there was one specific way you had to go for the most part. There are some really sneaky shortcuts in those levels for speedrunners, but there's one specific way you have to go. So it's like a lot of people would just get stuck on like, wait, how does the game want me to progress exactly? Which is why they had to throw in that whole system where it's like the next thing you have to do is highlight it in red.
By the way, I don't know much about sports, but wasn't Tom Brady like in trouble for deflating some balls?
Yeah.
I mean, I remember that.
Yeah.
Example of how the New England Patriots drafted.
So they're avoiding two sports controversies.
We should have made that square. God damn it.
Shit.
Everyone, I'm Robert Flores. I'm host of ESPN2's Fantasy
Can we just
Football
like
Now.
pretend that the awkwardly jokes about recent FIFA drama is just ignores all sports dramas because there were two of them that they're ignoring?
Yeah.
I'll buy that.
I
for
want
$1.
a gimme on this one.
Okay, sure.
Okay, well, we've got
Should have stuck with the first version of that square, huh?
Yeah, we should have.
Shouldn't have fixed it.
We
We broke it. We didn't fix it.
Experience every day. A draft champions puts you in your own
man.
personal war room.
If the deflated footballs wasn't really a big deal, how come there were so many political cartoons about it? That was a big deal.
When you don't watch about sports and you know about what happened, it's like, oh Jesus
Yeah,
Christ!
I should
people
not
are
know
really
about
angry.
Deflategate.
Deflategate.
That's what they
Fuck, man.
fucking called it.
Yeah.
Like, I should not know about this at all.
Everything is a gate now. My fucking gate's broken. Gate.
Gate, yeah.
This is bullshit. Why aren't the people coming in and fixing this?
Is it me or did the NBA game look a lot nicer than the new NFL game?
Yeah.
I can't tell because my eyes are glazed over for both.
I'm sorry. I'll let you know when something interesting happens so your eyes can roll out of the back of your head.
I'm gonna take a nap. Just wake me up.
Yeah. I'll just scream real loud. I'll scream real loud because Beyond Good and Evil 2 has been confirmed. What?
What if that happened? That would actually wake me up.
That's something that would actually make me properly hyped up, so it won't happen.
Oh, what is it with that shaky lens flare? That makes
That
no
was really
sense.
weird.
It makes no sense.
Was that in the game or was that like a transition they were doing
I
in
don't
the presentation?
know. But there's lens flares in the back too.
Yeah.
That makes sense because it's like, okay, the sport lights are behind you and you have a feeling, but that one that was shaking for no reason that was like different. Come on, get some art consistency, EA. Ugh.
I think that's a transition they're using. That's so weird.
No, that's funny. Like because EA has like tons of art consistency. Like I talked to a guy who worked at EA Sports, and they have an entire team that is the EA Sports branding team. They don't work for a game. All they do is they figure out the music and what the interface is going to look like across the game and how all the ads and everything look. Like they have an incredibly cohesive brand team just for EA Sports.
Yeah.
But it makes them a ton of money. So I mean, I get it.
Yeah.
Watching the guys you drafted play, you get to be the
I didn't get to see the weird transition because even though I was actually using my eyeballs and looking at it, I wasn't paying attention, so I missed all the transitions you were talking about.
It was this really weird ass.
No, I got this.
Maybe
Take
I'll
a
have-
pen light, like, you know, those little ones that have a little light in it, and then, like, hold it in front of your face and just, like, shake the hell out of it, and then, like, bring it into your eye, and then turn it off.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, that's exactly what it looked like. That's exactly.
I'll have to watch on the stream.
Appreciate it.
YouTube recording, whatever.
Okay, today's NFL is a passing league, so we've overhauled the entire passing game. Whether you're Odell
That guy
Beckham
has way
Jr.
too
making a
many
grand
N's and
slam
D's.
catch or intercepting the ball for a game-winning
He's hogging all these,
Hey,
all
man.
these consonants.
Hey man, mind your N's and D's.
So when they start talking about like, and when you go over to like, I have a friend that just loves sports, has ESPN on all the time, and sometimes there's some really interesting things on there. Even though I would never watch ESPN on my own, but man, as soon as they start talking about the passing game, it is. There's no way that ESPN can make that sound interesting. And they are the masters of this stuff, right?
Yeah. Oh, confetti.
I don't know, the confetti physics is not very convincing.
They're one of the most exciting and dynamic plays in any sport.
Look at these edits, though. These edits are pretty awesome.
Choose from one of 3 new catch types to beat the competition.
I like how I'm so bored. I was like, hey, that guy's name's got too many N's and D's in it. Ha ha ha.
Possession catch. When you catch the ball and then possess the man who threw it at you.
Oh, that would be sweet.
Oh shit, paranormal sports.
I would totally play paranormal sports.
2 teams are going and you're a third team that they don't know about. You're a ghost.
One team of ghosts and one team of skeletons.
Fitted in with the FIFA corruption, you're a ghost who's being paid by FIFA to rig matches by possessing players to throw the matches.
Oh, that would be great.
Isn't that like Football Manager, basically?
Without the ghost part, I suppose.
The ghost part is there. It's you. You are the ghost.
I
You
want
can
to
do
be a
whatever you want.
quite literal ghost. I want to be on the playing field. There's a little like ectoplasm floating around that they can't see, but I can because I have ghost vision.
And you're
I'm
like,
glad they included a hug button that they use a lot during the game.
Yeah. Hey, buddy, come down. You're up too high.
Hey, get back. Hey, I'll get over here. I love
It's
you.
dangerous out here. Be careful, man.
Ooh, I'm a
Blow your
ghost.
knees out, and then you're ruined for life. You can get fucking concussions.
On and off the field right here at E3, or for those of you at home when the game launches on August 25th.
Football was
Now
almost
let's take a
banned in, I think, the 1910s or something, because people were like, this game's too dangerous.
Okay, wait. Oxify is
Some
asking us
president
to...
was like, no, I love this game.
Alright, Oxify, please make Volition do this game. It's so cool. What, we're gonna make Madden now? That would be a really strange crossover.
I think he's talking about ghost sports.
Oh, Ghost Sport.
I want one team to be ghosts. I want one team to be skeletons. I want one team to be Bigfoots.
Mm-hmm.
I want one team to be alien.
Wait, is this like Mutant League football, basically?
Yeah,
like
Mutant League,
next
but-
gen?
Mutant League football, but like have everything, not just mutants, like monsters
Yeah,
and
everything.
aliens and ghosts.
God, do you know how many
dinosaurs.
systems that is?
Chupacabras.
Like, they have one system for humans, and it's like a really deep system. We would have to have like
It's an indie
10...
game. Just throw the same skeleton and everything. It'll work out great. We'll call it Ghost Sports Simulator so they know it's ironic. So it's
A whole
okay if the
team.
animations are fucked up.
A whole team of Loch Ness monsters. They're really strong, but they're really slow.
Yeah. We got like land sharks, like the street sharks. So it's really hard to get the ball from them because they swim underground. So you have to have a street shark in your team to counter it. Now it's a MOBA.
Yeah, here's my boy, Peter Moore.
In this industry, I've learned that every once in a great while, you can be part of something special. This is one of those moments.
Oh my god, AZC, Dr. Phil is back.
Talent and most advanced technology together with one of the most beloved sagas of our
Madden,
time.
the most beloved saga of our time.
It probably is for Americans.
The world will love. The passion, creativity, and dedication come from our DICE studio in Stockholm. The technology is EA's own Frostbite
People
game
are telling me I
engine.
gotta play Blood Bowl because that's apparently what I'm describing.
Frostbites and everything.
Blood Bowl is like a turn-based sports game.
That
though.
sounds awful.
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
playing that.
Now, Frostbite powers many of the games
Those are
you've
two
seen
things
here
I hate:
today.
turn-based games
Looking ahead,
and sports.
Frostbite is at the core of even more
The
EA
only turn-based
games,
game I play is
including
Civ,
experiences
and
for
I'm
mobile
awful at
devices,
it. God awful at it.
Oh, well, yeah, me too, but I still love it.
even VR.
Play it on baby.
Oh, hold on, he just said something
The
about VR.
sophistication of Frostbite is bringing a galaxy far, far away
You know the
to
one.
life like never
The
before.
galaxy that's
In
quite
just a
far
few
away.
moments, you'll see how tools like physically based rendering, new weathering systems.
I can't believe they're trying to like push physically based rendering to consumers. Like, what does that even mean to a person? Like, I mean, I know what it means, but
Buzzwords, man.
I've seen it.
Get
It's like
hype.
I don't entirely know what it entails, but it looks nice. I can spot it when it's happening.
What Frostbite could
Get hype
truly
about that
achieve.
thing.
But the
I
results
love Thing.
are completely stunning.
He looked so threatening when he said that.
It's completely stunning.
Completely stunning.
And if you don't think it is, then you're fucking
That love Star Wars.
release the noxious gas into the audience. None of them are true believers.
Release the Sith.
Salt the earth.
Release the Sith into the audience. Kill them all.
I'm Sigurlína Ingvarsdóttir, and I have the awesome job of leading a talented,
What
passionate
was her
team
name?
at DICE on Star Wars.
Whoa.
Battlefront.
Whoa!
Like many of you,
Holy
I
crap,
can't-
that's an awesome name.
Talk about hogging consonants.
Whoa!
My earliest memories is of seeing a dark, ominous being that I was terrified of. That being, whose mask still has the ability to strike fear in me, is Darth
I love
Vader.
her accent.
She's Icelandic.
Playing
Oh, it's
with
beautiful.
the old action figures, or attaching a clothespin to a
I want to hear her
massive
say her name again because it was really cool sounding.
Yeah.
so that
And I have
could
no
run
idea how to
around
pronounce it.
Shooting lasers at imaginary stormtroopers. Today, by far the best place to truly lose yourself and interact with Star Wars is video games. With Star Wars Battlefront,
Yeah, the best
you will
place to
immerse
lose
players
yourself in Star Wars is video games because all of the movies are terrible now.
The new one's gonna be good. JJ will pull it off.
from our
He'll pull it off.
partners at Lucasfilm. They've opened up their sacred vaults to us so that we can recreate the props and locations from the original trilogy.
So if they physically scan each one of those things, that actually is really cool because then you can put the real thing into the game
Yeah.
and it reacts the way the real thing does.
Metal Gear, the new Metal Gear's been physically scanning lots of things
lightsabers
too.
aren't real.
Yeah, but the little hills they built are.
I'm sorry to break this to you, but they don't actually really work.
They work when I imagine it does.
Multiplayer modes that range from large-scale battles between 40 players all the way down to 8-player
All those
modes
ugly things that I don't know the
deliver
name
a
of in the
more intimate
background.
experience.
Yeah, those guys.
Those, Ferengi things.
Gill mustache men.
Have you ever wanted to fly an X-Wing?
Hell yeah, I've always wanted to fly an X-Wing.
Have you ever wanted to fly an X-Wing? Well, there's been games for that years ago too, but it happens in this one too.
Or have
It's
you
prettier.
fantasized
Yeah.
about being one of the
People are talking about JJ's Star Trek. I think it's an awesome movie. I know a lot of people say they don't like it, but I mean,
They
come on,
say
the
they don't
numbers.
like it, but they don't mean it.
Look, the numbers say otherwise.
type
So
of an epic Star Wars battle.
I can enjoy it when I pretend it's not a Star Trek movie.
We have Star Wars Battlefront.
of course, it's something different. It's I like the old ones and the new ones, and they're different things.
Why is okay? It's I was going.
Why is Admiral Akbar in
Why
there?
is Admiral Akbar just hanging out in the corner? Did somebody start making a meme and they forgot and they just left it in there in the Photoshop template?
No, it's like it's urging the player on. It's kind of like Mufasa in the clouds.
Gameplay. So that's what we're going to do
Right now. Oh, I love her R's. They're beautiful.
Dude, put down your iPad. Like
What
you
we're
can
about
watch
to
this
show you
later.
today is Walker
What
Assault,
if he's
one of our
a
largest
reporter?
modes. This mode was inspired by the Battle of Hoth from The Empire Strikes Back. As the Empire, you must escort AT-AT walkers towards the rebel base to destroy it. And as
This
the
has never
rebels,
happened
you
before in
must
a
do
game.
everything you can.
I almost made Hoth level a square, but then they announced even before this happened they were going to show the Hoth level. So like, well,
Oh
okay.
fuck.
When you play the game your way,
How's Zoidberg doing in the background?
this was all captured on a PlayStation 4, and you will
Can
see
this
the
lady be
battle
like the
from
hype man for like every video game? Because she makes everything sound like so fucking cool.
Let's play Star Wars.
Now she finally moved her arms. I was looking forward to it. Like, is she gonna
That
do it?
blouse.
The arm drama. Look alive!
I'm surprised they're putting the LucasArts. Or this is Lucasfilm or LucasArts on it?
I think it said Lucasfilm.
Okay.
The LucasArts name got bought by somebody and it's still used or something?
Disney. Disney
it's
bought
Disney.
Lucasfilm.
That's right.
Oh, those ugly guys.
But it's like the LucasArts name only exists for the old games now.
Yeah.
This is a pretty cool shoot man's game right here. This looks nice.
I'm just so used to shoot mans at this point. They all kind of blend together. Like
This
if
one looks a
if
little
this were,
different,
like-
okay?
If this were any other shoot man's game with just like a mod on it that made it look like Hoth and made everybody's outfits like those Star Wars outfits, I wouldn't have noticed any difference.
Halo doesn't look like this. There would just be like weird looking boxes on the sides of everything. They wouldn't have as much snow. Don't run out of cover. Jeez. What are they doing? These are
Letting their
obviously
team down one last time.
Yeah, these are not obviously the MLG strats.
I wonder if you can get a really lucky shot on an X-Wing and then kill the pilot.
That would be neat.
I don't know. They've always been removing field bads out of games, and that's kind of what makes them all kind of bland these days.
Hey, you're the person that said feel bad. Can I put that as a bingo because all the feels are something similar as a bingo square? You did it. You did it non-ironically. Then I don't think they're gonna do it.
If you want to, go for it.
Because then I have a bingo. Woo!
Look, I am here just to serve you guys, okay?
Give me a drink. No, I don't. I'm actually not thirsty.
No, he's not doing a very good job of defending that thing. He just repaired it and it got all blown up.
The rebels have activated the uplink station. We must shut it down.
Oh, see, like... Okay, so... I don't know. This seems like this would be a lot of fun to play. At least try it.
This is something I would play the demo or beta of and probably have like my fill of it. But...
Yeah, but what if you got hooked and like, you're like, fuck it guys, no more streams of anything else. I'm just going to be playing this game the whole time.
No, this
you're
game
gonna go MLG Pro, you're going to find your audience that's going to be like, oh, I got to see Battlefront.
No, it's not. This game isn't made by Japanese developers, so it's not happening.
Accept it. It is your destiny, Chip.
Star Wars is kind of anime, but it's not nearly anime enough for me to like be, yeah! There's no robot dogs, for one. There's no robot-shaped, dog-shaped robot buddy.
The AT-ATs kind of look like dogs.
And it's not close enough for me.
If somebody were to buy this as a present for me, I don't think I would even open it.
Damn.
That's cold.
Because I don't care about Star Wars at all. I know people that care about it, and I'm just like, why?
I mean, if you're a Star Wars person, you're probably flipping the fuck out right now.
Yeah, you are.
It's just something I've never been able to understand why people give a shit about it.
Well, here's the thing.
Like, you have to grow up in a fanatical family, and then it's just kind of like a religious thing. Like, you're just kind of born into the fandom.
I don't really care that much about Star Wars either. Like, the original 3 movies are pretty, they're good.
4, 5, and 6.
Yeah, but, like, I didn't grow up with those movies at all. Like, I saw bits and pieces of them as a kid, and then I watched them, like, after the point where it would have, like, left an impression on me. So I was just like, yeah, all right.
Okay, so I have a question there. They're diving through the trenches there, but who's actually going to do that in gameplay? Like, that looks cool.
Yeah.
But people are just going to be like, I mean, if it's anything like any of the Battlefield games, you're just going to troll people, get vehicles, and then, like, flying into some dude's base.
You're going to play it like you did the original Battlefield, which is get all the flying things and immediately smash them into the closest hard surface so nobody can fly a vehicle but you.
Hey, that happened in Tribes.
Or you're going to wait for everybody to get in your vehicle and then you're going to kill all of them because fuck you, team.
Dude, you going to TK this guy?
No.
Oh, he's just using the Force. Apparently had the Force.
He would never just be out there. That's so fucking dumb.
He's out there too, look.
Why would he be out there?
Hey, surprise. I'm Darth Vader. Hello.
What is he fucking... He's wearing black. Please shoot me in the snow. Look at me. You big fucking dumb schmuck. What is he doing out there?
People are going crazy though, man. Look.
I'm crying. That's so fucking dumb. Oh my god.
Star Wars Battlefront.
No, I get to play Luke.
That's our show for today. For those of you here in LA, we'll see you at our booth where everything is hands-on and ready to play. If you're joining us on the web, visit livetoplay.ea.com where we'll have more behind-the-scenes content and stories.
No, it's fine.
All of our awesome teams, thanks to Palais, and thanks to all of you for joining us. Have a great show, everyone, and wherever you are, we hope you make some time to play. Thank you.
It's like nerds. They're like, hey, remember this guy? I remember him.
Wow, they didn't actually show any more Mass Effect of Mass Effect. They just gave you the name and like that really short bit of Tumblr, the Batman Tumblr.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know. I thought that was a pretty good showing for what they had besides the sports stuff.
Technically, it is delivering a lot of things people are interested in. I was interested in two things. Unraveled and then Mirror's Edge and nothing else. It is none of that stuff was meant for me.
No, I wouldn't normally go out of my way to play a Battlefield game, but that had me slightly interested.
Yeah.
I've never liked the other Battlefield games though in the past.
Let's take a look at this bingo card. See, did I miss anything?
Well, they didn't pretend the last SimCity didn't happen. Another Battlefield game. I mean, technically,
Star Wars,
that is a Battlefield game.
I'll check it, but
I just want to get a bingo, damn it.
I mean, football happened. They showed no UFC. There's no.
I can't believe they didn't show UFC.
So UFC is kind of a weird property because we used to have it under old THQ, and the interesting thing about that is we try to do it every year like an EA game, and like we just couldn't get people to buy it every year. And for whatever reason, people who play UFC aren't like the I'm going to get this every year kind of game. And so then we went to every other year, and then it ended up getting sold off to Electronic Arts to essentially do the future games. And now, guess what? They're doing it every other year now, too.
Man, didn't get a bingo again. There were no technical difficulties, were there?
Do we have the same card?
No.
Okay. I was like, wait a second. No technical difficulties during EA's thing.
It was pretty smooth the whole time. There were some weird, those weird lens flare transitions, but that's not really technical difficulty.
No, that's just somebody.
Poor taste. Oh my god.
Mirror's Edge is not a VR game. Like, I need technical difficulties to get a bingo here.
They didn't show any VR games. I have a feeling that any VR stuff is going to be for Morpheus. That's going to be on Sony, and that's tonight, right?
Yeah, that's tonight when we're switching over to Ironicus for that one. Actually, maybe Ubisoft too, because Ubisoft's is kind of late too.
If it's after EA's thing, maybe.
It is. Anyways, Voiber, do you have that other Metal Gear trailer? Because somebody said something funny happens at the end of it.
Okay, I guess we can watch that really quickly.
Maybe.
Did you? Because you copied the link.
Yes,
do you still have it?
I still have the link.
Yeah, just Skype it to me, and we'll pipe it into the stream here.
Skype takes too long. I'm just gonna repost it in the stream.
Okay.
Repost.
Oh no, I don't want that.
Wait, what?
I'm still
Okay.
composing myself.
You need to audio down the other one first.
Yeah.
Lord fucking Vader going down to some rando battle that doesn't need him on an ice planet wearing all black. That's like if Barack Obama went to some random skirmish in Afghanistan wearing a suit and just showed up and choked some guy. Like, what the fuck? Like, the most important person in the fucking galaxy just showing up to this rando ice battle and choking a guy. Maybe more like Joe Biden, because the most important person's the emperor. So Joe Biden goes to a random skirmish in Afghanistan wearing
he totally would.
Wearing an American flag
in
around
a train.
him.
In a train.
And not expecting to get shot immediately.
Yeah.
Because that makes total sense. He's a very smart military person.
Vader was just getting really tired of being all cooped up in the Death Star all the time. Like,
it's like the couple of episodes of Star Trek where Picard's like, I'm going on the away team.
I'm going to wear the cool jacket today.
And everybody's like, no, you can't. You're the captain. You're
And
not
then he gets
supposed
caught
to.
every time. Why does he do that? He knows it happens.
Oh my god.
This thing's constantly moving.
Someone just said, okay, it doesn't make sense lore-wise. It doesn't make sense any-wise. It doesn't matter what lore it is. It doesn't make sense for the second most important person in the universe to go down to an ice planet wearing black and saying, please shoot me.
Darth Vader can be kind of ballsy at points, you know? I mean, in the first movie, he jumps onto the ship to where Princess Leia is, but he doesn't jump out in front, you're right. I mean, it's a little less ballsy.
Anyway, I've got the trailer ready.
Okay. Everybody ready?
Here we go.
Oh, let me fucking kill that. All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Vader was at the Battle of Hoth in the movies, like on the ground in the snow?
No.
Like in the I'm talking in the snow. That's dumb.
Nope. music's get me hyped for something coming good.
And you see all those guys' shorts. Hype for shorts.
All right, something cool should be happening now, but
Oh, they're gonna Spider-Man kiss.
Aww. That was a good point in the movie.
Hey, thanks.
Nice. I love it when they put like those flares and the sword sounds on them. It's so awesome. It would never happen in real life.
Somebody says this is the wrong trailer. But
This
what?
is the wrong trailer.
That's what somebody in the chat says.
It seemed like a pretty right trailer to me.
Yeah.
The
That
only
was
thing
the other
was
trailer. We already watched the big trailer.
Yeah, we watched the 6-minute one where
That's
they
what
just
you're
like
talking
talked
about.
and they talked for a long time.
Yeah. Yeah, we saw the other one before EA started, so.
Ubisoft is in 28 minutes.
Good lord.
Should we take a small break really quickly?
Yeah, we need to take a.
We just
a
need to
break
power
real
up.
quick. Yeah. So. Yeah, Ubisoft is pretty soon. We'll be back for that too. So see you guys around. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
See you
Bye.
guys.